In the last few weeks, there has been a spike of lag/disconnection issues within RuneScape, mainly because of DDoS attacks on Jagex servers. It has reached a point now that Jagex has released a statement on the issue and what they're going to do about this, and announced measures to protect players in-game as well. Recently, RuneScape and old school players have experienced intermittent network issues such as spikes of lag or even disconnections. It was particularly bad this last Sunday afternoon/evening, where many players had their gameplay disrupted. These disruptions are, for the most part, due to DDoS attacks, where junk data is sent to flood the internet connections to our servers. This causes players to lag and is sometimes bad enough to cause disconnections. DDoS attacks are a serious problem and have recently affected a number of large online game services. Unfortunately, RuneScape and old school communities are also sometimes targeted by this antisocial behavior. I want to let you know that we are working to tackle this problem on multiple fronts. And while it's not possible to be totally immune, we will take every step we can to reduce the impact to your game. That's understandable. It seems like DDoSing has really picked up recently from as far back as Christmas Day 2014, where the PlayStation and Xbox networks were DDoSed so badly their respective servers went offline. A temporary change has been made to increase the time to recover items from our characters dying to a minimum of 30 minutes. This change is now live and will be kept in place until the death system rework is released. This is a good idea. However, a number of people have asked me, what if the Jagex servers go offline for over an hour? That's a very good question which I don't have an answer for, so I have passed that on to Mod Pips, so I'm hoping for some sort of answer from him. We are going to fast track community discussion and development of a significant rework to the death system in RuneScape. This change will allow players to pre-decide what happens to all of their items upon death, so there isn't a race against the clock to reach their grave marker. I've been aware of the upcoming new death system they're working on for a while now. Unfortunately, due to the amount of DDoS attacks lately, this is going to become a top priority project which could possibly push back projects already in progress. But if that's the case, I completely understand due to the seriousness of the current situation. Continuing on. We are continuing to invest in upgrading our network infrastructure and making configuration changes to RuneScape and old school RuneScape which will be more robust in the face of disruptive network traffic. This work will happen in stages over the next few weeks and months. In my opinion, the proverbial red lights would have been flashing a while ago, so I'm not sure why it's taken Jagex as long as it has to upgrade this system. But if it does its job, then it's a bonus to the people who are playing both RuneScape 3 and old school RuneScape right now. The unfortunate situation is that it is cheaper to attack via DDoS than defend against it. And as such, as we invest to strengthen our network defenses, it's always possible for even greater volumes of traffic to be summoned in an attack. This is why, in addition to upgrading our infrastructure, we also need to deal with the problems at a gameplay level, which is why the death system rework will be critical in reducing the frustration felt from unexpected disconnections. We also continue to collaborate with other online game services and work with law enforcement to pursue those who perpetuate such disruption. If you have any information about the DDoS attacks which could assist prosecution, please email tipoff@jagex.com. Please accept our sincere apologies if you have been affected by this disruption, and thanks for your support and patience. And now for my final thoughts. I don't think Jagex needs to apologize for this. I think it's unfair that the RuneScape community are blaming Jagex. The blame really should be directed at the pieces of shit who want to cause harm to companies like Jagex, Sony and Microsoft. And the reminder to the people who think DDoSing is cool, it's not cool, it's dumb, it's stupid, you will make a mistake, you will go to jail, and I hope you don't drop the soap. I'm dxthelb from RuneNews.